I even did this before the stream started, okay? I did it before the stream started, and then I forgot. Crappy, please show us. Please take us on over to the GM reveal. Show us, you know, what game do we have coming today? See, I got dinosaurs put together, okay? It was appropriate. My gosh. Well, the second GM of the grand final, everybody. Say hello to our dear friend, Xandra Vandra. Xandra, come on in. Let's find out what you have for us today. Hello, Xandra.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, people are excited to see you.
I'm excited to be here.
I'm glad you're here too. Yeah, how have you been?
I've been all right. I have been caught in the writing zone. I've been stuck into a sort of writing fugue state for the past few months where I have written like 65,000 words. I just can't stop. I can only think of this story, so that's what I'm doing. I've just been writing.
Honestly, I completely understand that sometimes. Like, for me, when I'm working on something creative, a lot of the times just, like, having that disappear from the world and just focus on that one thing is helpful, because I know if I stop, then it's going to be very hard to start again. So I respect that, Xandra. I'm glad that you have been able to just put your creative energy into it. As long as you're eating food and staying healthy, then I am happy about that.
Oh, thank you. I'm doing my best. It's been really great. This is I'm not like mincing words when I'm saying this is the wildest story I've ever written.
I love it.
You will never guess what it's about.
Okay, well, I'm not even going to try then.
Perfect.
But yeah, I definitely feel that. Like, I can, when I have something I get really excited about, usually it's about 2 to 4 weeks of tons of energy that I can have. And, you know, a lot of the times I'm like, I should be taking breaks so I don't really exhaust myself. But I know that if I do give myself breaks, I'm just going to get tired of what I'm thinking about, and I'm not going to have the energy to go back and work on it for a long time. So, like, yeah, as long as you are being healthy, if you need us to like send you a pizza or something, we can do that. I want you to make sure that you have lots of water, and that you know, however the story turns out, I hope that you're able to keep going with all the excitement that you have right now. Like, seriously.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so
yeah, thankfully, I have people taking care of me, so don't worry.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Do let us know though if you ever are like,
okay.
You know what, I have no food at my home, and just having a random pizza sent over would help, because I can't go over and cook for you, but I can order a pizza. I know how to do that. Like, that's unironic. Please do. Please do. But Xandra, I'm glad that you have stepped outside of your fugue state for a little while in order to bless us with an appearance during our grand finals, and bless us with a video game here.
Yes. So, have you told folks what the theme for the second game was?
No.
So the theme for the first game was dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And the theme for the second game was fruit vendors.
Fruit vendors. Do you have a lot of fruit vendor video games?
Well, I do if you're in the market for some lemons.
I like lemons.
Yeah. Well, the lead character in a lot of games I have tends to shoot them out. Because today we're playing a little known game out of the Japan doujin scene called Rockmen R.
Yeah, I don't think this is what people are thinking when they hear Rockmen. Rockmen, plural?
Yeah. I don't know.
You're literally giving the game out.
Could not tell you why there's an ER. There's an E there, but the R is there because you're playing role in this one.
Oh, yeah. Is this an official game?
No, absolutely not. This is a doujin game made by fans.
What does doujin mean?
Probably. Like doujinshi. Like it's the circle where it's like fanfic, fan-made stuff. Usually like fan-made comics. So this is a fan game. You will not be surprised, maybe, to know that the developers of this game have also made a trilogy of Toho games.
You don't say. They made... Well, there's something that I kind of love about Toho, that they do essentially allow anybody to make games for them. If I'm not mistaken, like, the characters are considered in the public domain, and that anybody can make a Toho game if they want, right?
Yep, that's not the case for Rockman, but that did not stop them, so we were able to... Me and one of my mods, Malamed, who really helps out with my Good Morning Mega Man feature, managed to locate a pristine version of this game. So this is what we have here today. It's a trip. You play as Ro, and there's 8 completely new robot masters, and I've given everyone an enforced boss order. You know what? I just realized I didn't make the little picture I usually do. I'm going to make one right now as we talk. Because I think that's too important not to give people. People have to be able to, like, see the incredible work that these developers have made in making an entirely new
I would agree with you. I'll go ahead and change on over to the main game here. Feel free to go ahead and get that picture over whenever you have that. Yeah, just so people know, Captain Drake has had the first win in the grand final. If Okami wins today, they go into a third game tomorrow. And if Okami doesn't win, they both agreed to play a third game tomorrow, and I'm holding them to that.
Nice.
Yeah, if suddenly one is like, nah, let's not play it, then they lose. That's
this advocacy crumbles.
Yeah.
Right? That's an expression, right? That's I used it correctly?
What's the expression?
That's the way the cookie crumbles?
Yeah.
Yay!
I don't want crummy cookies. I want good cookies. I demand tasty cookies.
Yeah, the best cookies IMO are always the ones that are, like, very mushy. Like just I don't like sliding into something that, like, just crumbles to dust, and it's just not fun, you know?
I'd say that there's some cookies that, like, having a little bit of the crunch is good, like ginger snaps. Yeah.
Oh, right. You have like Girl Scout cookies over there.
There's some Girl Scout cookies that would be like that, but also when I think of macarons, those definitely have a different texture. I learned how to make macarons, and they're really tasty.
You did?
Yeah.
That's sorcery. They're so good, though. Oh.
Honestly, it's really easy to make a decent macaron. It's not going to look as good as you see in shops, but they taste just as good. Like, seriously, what you see in a shop is probably overrated. And, oh my gosh, just homemade macarons are one of the most divine things I've ever had. One day, see, Xandra, this is the thing. Randomly, I had a desire to make macarons, and so I did it a couple times, and I was like, that was fun, and now I forgot to make them more.
Yeah, the scary thing is sometimes you decide, you know what, I'm just going to do this as a joke, just for fun, and then you realize, oh no, this has now become my entire personality.
Oh yeah, no, nothing becomes my entire personality except for bad games. No.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah,
is that how that started for you? You say, I'm just going to play this bad game as a joke, and now here we are, Kusog7ande 7.
I got involved. It's a long story, but you can blame PJ of Mohawk and Headphone Jack fame. You can blame PJ for the reason I even got involved in bad games in the first place. So it looks like the players are ready. Question, were you going to put together the boss graphic?
I just got it done. Here you go. Oh, wait, hold on. That's the wrong one. I said, I just got it done. Here you go. Where did it... Here it is. Here it is. Bam. Enjoy.
Okay.
These are your robot masters.
Oh, baby. I'll go ahead and get this up for everyone so that you can see all of the bosses here. Ooh, and I kind of like this boss that we're going to be starting with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me pop this up here.
Oh, I should be checking out the players'
You
streams.
can watch my stream because you will not hear yourself or me through it, but you will hear
Oh
the
yeah,
music.
yeah.
So,
You did that. Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. So there we go,
You're so
everybody.
nice.
There is the boss order. We are starting with Weasel Man.
That's right. So we started with Weaselman, what's like Mr. Weaselman, and then after that we go to Flare Man because you have to have a fire theme robot. And then we have Laser Man. I'll give you one guess as to what the main gimmick of that stage is.
Oh, no.
Then you have Rapid Man, who you can immediately guess just on the design what that guy's about. And
By
then
the
you
way,
have
we're doing the countdown,
Energy.
everybody. Spam all of your Mega Man Weasel roll emotes, and as soon as I see movement, I will start our timer.
Let's go.
Okay.
Scott Weaselman.
Scott Weaselman. I like all this corrupted text, by the way. It's good stuff.
Yes. Oh, yeah. No, if you are not running this game in a Japanese language, like from Windows, that's just how it is. That's how it is. That's just, yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, here we start, and I am taking away the boss order right now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, boss order. I will pop it up later. Is this an intro stage for the players?
It is. It is also an intro. It's a little bit of a rough one, to be clear, because I was not able to get an infinite life trainer working because this game's memory addresses keep shifting. So good luck to our players. It gets a little bit rough because the intro stage is full of death kits and platforms that just leave.
What are the controls for this game, by the way? Like,
left, right, up, down, 3 buttons. That's it. You can slide if you down and jump, and you can charge if you hold the shot button, and that's it. That's what you get.
okay, just with a lot of fan games made on PC, the 3 buttons usually end up being Z, X, and C. Is that the case here?
Yeah, absolutely. You picked them.
Yeah. See, I know my fan games.
Yep.
Yeah, with that said, what do the 3 buttons do? One jumps, one shoots, is the other the menu?
Yep, that's right. One pauses, because you need to pause in a Mega Man game because you need to switch to different weapons.
Well-
Also, people are pointing out that, yeah, this is
Proto
I think
Man.
Dr. Wily's, like, robot daughter or something. Anyway, this is Piano, who, when you fight her, decides to just become a for some reason.
Decides to what?
Becomes a palette swap version of you. I don't know why,
Why not?
but that's what she does.
But yeah, her movement, at least to begin with, really reminded me of Proto Man, just going left to right,
Yeah.
right to left. Well, Weasel Man on Captain Drake's side, I'm going to go ahead and pump the music up a little bit so that we can hear these hot jams. This is good stuff.
Let's go.
Uh-oh, Weasel Man's in the sky. I don't like that.
Yeah, because Weaselman actually is based on the Kamaitachi, the, like, weasel-like yokai, like, uses wind gusts to, like, slice apart, like, people and things. So that's the theme here.
I like it. I love that sometimes local folklore makes it into video games. I'm definitely a huge fan of folklore stuff. Uh-oh, what happened?
Oh, man. Yep. It would not be a Mega Man game without Yoku blocks that wait until the best possible moment to appear. I'm sorry. I peak Mega Man moment. This is Good Morning Mega Man.
Oh no! There goes Okami. Yeah, we've got Yokai Boss, we've got Yoku blocks, we've got everything that you could ask for when it comes to Mega Man. Well, I mean, except for Mega Man. We don't have Mega Man.
Yeah. I don't know where he is in this one. My Japanese isn't good enough to, like, read what everyone's saying because the text in this game is auto-scrolling. So it just goes by too fast.
I mean, there's that, and then we unfortunately are not able to read corrupted text here. As much as I would like to be able to decipher what's being said, Okami is through.
Okami makes it.
That was an impressive display. Captain Drake dying right at the very end. Welcome to everybody's story when it comes to doing platforming in Mega Man, although this is a little bit more of a nightmare. Oh my gosh. This is, oh my gosh.
astute watchers will notice that Roll isn't shooting lemons, but in fact, little cherries.
Oh,
Or,
well,
like-
that's nice.
Yeah, I love cherry. One of my favorite fruits.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here's the deal. Like, if you go to a store and buy cherries, they're either like very, very meh or the most delicious thing in the
Yes.
world. It's like
Yes.
strawberries. Okay, strawberries can be very, very average or divine, and there's really very little in between. And so I'd say that like a good cherry, fantastic.
Okami encountering one of the rudest parts of this level. This game is incredibly challenging for no good, well, possibly for a good reason. Anyway, is hard. It's a very hard game. So, good luck to our contestants.
Yeah, well, there we go. Captain Drake is on to the part that Okami made it to, and dying before even making it to the really annoying enemies here. Although I suppose the fat fan dudes, they're a classic
boys.
Mega Man staple. I love them,
Yeah.
but they're also
I don't.
You don't love them, but they're so cute.
They keep pushing you off. I know, but they push you off the platforms. I don't like their function. I don't like the means with which they ruin my day.
But
I wish we could all just live and learn. I prefer the big boys when they're behind me, pushing me forward and helping me do big long jumps in certain sections.
yeah, I'd say that
That's a really
I like them a little bit more that way, but I'm a huge fan, pun not intended, but whatever, just deal with it, of enemies that manage to kill you in ways that don't actually damage you. That's something that a lot of platformers kind of missed the memo back with NES days and such, but Mega Man delivered, for sure. The enemies that blow you, anything that messes with your day in a way that doesn't actually physically hurt but causes you to possibly touch spikes or something. I really enjoyed that type of enemy. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot to choose from in Mega Man. There's a lot, I love as a video game, as a game developer, I've never been really good at, programming enemy AI or whatever, but Mega Man has a lot of very, very simple enemies. They have one job, maybe two. But by combining them and putting them into different places, they start to really shine, and I just think that's great. That's a really good way to show, what's good about Mega Man. What's good about just enemies and challenges in video games in general.
Yeah, I've only done a little video game design. I'd like to do more sometime. It's a lot of fun for me. It takes a lot of work, but
it's super. It is a miracle any game gets made at all.
Yeah. I mean, less a miracle when people are getting paid to do it. Yay, developers having regular paychecks. I approve. And honestly, I part of it is really just putting the time in. That's not all that it takes, but getting the basics done, a lot of the time it just requires, okay, you have to put a lot of time in and you have to figure out how to make these specific elements function correctly, and Okami just fell into the pit.
That's what he does.
Wow.
It's what everyone does when playing this game.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't, especially this part, the fact that I think it's Gyro Man's gimmick is reused here in the rudest. Oh my god!
There we go. Okami is through. Okami.
I know, but the bad
lengthens the lead there.
Of the dropping 2 lives into a pit. That's incredible.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. Okami not trusting that fall down, and I sort of understand it. We are to the boss. Thank you for the farting sounds as we transition to the boss.
Oh yeah, the gate.
The gates. Yeah.
All right.
Weaselman.
Weaselman, do your voice.
Hey, my name's Scott Weaselman. Oh, I got lots of fans. How is he a weasel?
Come on, Hitachi thing. Yeah, I got little furry ears.
That's right, okay. Yeah, he's got the
okay,
ears.
Okami figuring out the charge shot. You can pretty much, you can almost a soft lock Weaselman into like the side of the screen if you
and there goes Okami. Not a huge surprise. Okami, unfortunately, last life, gonna have to play the entire level again, but that is still a lead for Okami. Captain Drake has not made it through the nightmare section of the level yet. Now, Captain Drake, again, notorious blind racer here. He has won at least one mystery tournament, I think possibly multiple mystery tournaments before. Captain Drake is not even trying to fight these dudes. That is the correct move. Just do short hops so that you're able to jump quickly and maintain your horizontal movement in order to get the enemies to dive down and miss you. Yeah.
Yep, and Okami taking the correct path of, like, if you lose a life before the checkpoint, just start over.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'd say that now that Okami knows the full level, that's the right move. Until you know the full level, it's probably not as important. Yeah, but you want to have multiple lives when you're going to the boss so that you can, grind it out. But until then, like, you're learning the level mechanics, you're learning the layout, you're probably going to get a at least one game over on the boss. That's just reality.
I wonder if Captain Drake has figured out the charge buster yet. It's kind of important.
All it is holding shoot, right?
Yep. Just hold shoot and then you shoot.
What information did you give the players when setting up for the match? Did you give them controls?
I told them that there were 3 buttons.
Okay.
I mean, the rest is like it's experimentation, right? You're gonna like try out different things, try out different button combinations. Like I didn't tell them they could slide; they figured that out on their own.
Yeah, that's something that everybody should be trying when it comes to Kusog7ande. Try different button combinations, try holding buttons. Also, just, know the genres. If you are playing in a retro video game tournament, even if you are never going to play a Mega Man game, guess what? You may get Mega Man fan games, and knowing the basics of Mega Man will help you out.
Yeah, and Captain Drake figuring out a really good slide into the wall strat to dodge that one little, like, wind slash that keeps getting him at the end. Really, really good.
I like it. Yeah.
Oh
Captain Drake is going to finish this boss first. Very nice.
Yeah! There we go!
I'm actually surprised.
And now, Captain Drake has the Sonic Boomerang. And you'll notice there's another reason why I started it.
Rush Coil, ooh, helping them out. We have a new password, and it's on the Flare Man, right? Just as a reminder, here's the boss order. Weasel Man, Flare Man, Laser Man, Rapid Man. Yeah, those are the first 4 we're going to worry about, okay?
Yeah, we might not get to Energy Man and Power Man.
Now,
you'll notice there was a little hole in the ceiling just there.
How long did it take you to... are you saying there's a secret up there?
There is a secret, and they have Rush Coil, so they both could actually check out to see what's there.
Is it an important secret?
I told them there were secrets hidden in the stages. They can go back and, like, for the secrets if they want to. They're feeling extremely confident, but, like, they're not game-changing. They're just useful.
Gotcha.
Stuff like, bonus, like, items and buster, like, changes, that kind of stuff. If you're familiar with Mega Man, you'll know it's like, oh, instead of shooting the Mega Buster, you shoot, like, your powered-up fist instead, or you shoot, like, a piercing laser.
Gotcha.
Or you have, like, a power-up that basically makes it so that every item pick-up gives you more health. Stuff like that. They're hidden out of the way. They do take time to collect, but they can be worth it. So,
helpful, but not required.
Exactly.
Yeah, Okami is... Like, I think Okami checked the number of lives that he had before coming into the boss just to see, how important is it for me to beat the boss first try. And it's not essential, but Okami's getting it. We're done. Okami also moving on to Flare Man now.
Hey! Good work, both of them. And they don't even need the infinite lives. I didn't need to try to get that trait.
Yeah! Now, Xandra, have you beaten this game then?
Absolutely. I beat it as part of Good Morning Mega Man. It takes a lot for me not to beat a game when I play it.
Oh, yeah. How long did it take you?
3 hours.
Okay. So
yep, and they both of them have beat Weaselman stage, I think, faster than I did. So
very nice.
So far, so good.
I mean, this is why they're in the grand finals for Kusog7ande.
Yep.
Yeah, these are very strong players. Okami has been playing in Kusog7ande for ages. Captain Drake, this is his first year in Kusog7ande, but
oh, really?
Yes. So
strong showing.
I know, right? Like, the first time Captain Drake was in a match, I was like, oh yeah, I don't know Captain Drake, and everyone's like, oh well, he's gonna win, and I'm like, what? Yeah, apparently the Captain Drake lore is strong around in the mystery tournament group, and I just somehow missed it. Welcome to my life where I miss the important stuff.
Welcome to Flare Man, or as he's known in other circles, just Heat Man. He's just Heat Man.
Yeah. Okami unfortunately died to BS, but you're gonna die a few times the first time you play this level. That's just how it goes. I'm not a huge fan of those gotcha moments where it's like you're gonna die once and then you'll probably be fine every single time. Like, in general, good level design is, especially when it comes to a platformer like this, is giving players at least a chance to recover, or if they're perfect at reacting to what's going on the screen, they should be able to survive what's happening. But if you fall too far to the right here, there's no way you can get far enough left. And yeah, it's just, it's unfair level design that requires memorization, and you're going to die a couple times. Captain Drake onto Laserman now.
Laserman, let's go.
Yeah, this is a very strong showing by Captain Drake already.
Somebody in chat saying, I'm scared that Drake could clear the game. Oh, you have not seen a very specific Wily stage. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't think that's going to happen.
We're not getting
I don't think it's going to happen.
We have never had a clear on... Oh, no.
Hey, look, it's your friends. It's your friends.
I hate Quickman. I hate Quickman, okay? Overrated.
Wow, Captain Drake getting through those lasers the first try. Incredible.
With the floaty physics and the fact that the lasers are a little more delayed than in base Quickman, I'd say that this might actually be more forgiving than Mega Man 2. With that said, there's still a lot of instant deaths here.
Yeah, you're not actually feeling the control. It plays really... Oh, there we go. It's like the controls are a little bit like weird and floaty in a strange way, and also Okami demonstrating the fact that a lot of the enemies seem to have been designed for aesthetics first and gameplay second, meaning that your shots are so small and they're lined up with Roll's arm in a way that Mets are too small for you to hit.
Oh no, you can't just hit Mets?
No, you have to do a shard shot to actually touch them. Otherwise, they are too short.
I mean, there's some Mega Man enemies where you have to do that. It's just Mets usually aren't one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, especially in Mega Man, the Mega Man X universe, that happens quite a bit.
Yeah. Mega Man X is slightly different though, because Mega Man X you can dash, and that lets you like shoot a little bit lower. But it's why I like it when video game characters are chunky. Like, you want to be as close to a sphere as possible, because then it means it's more fun to engage with the like platforming mechanics. If you're like a tall rectangle, it's not as fun as if you're a sphere.
I think you're right. I remember playing around with a prototype platformer, and I basically made the character a square. They're a square, like literally just a square, and it made things a lot easier to figure out, especially since like a large mechanic was playing around with gravity in 4 directions, so that you and just having a square character made it so much easier to make it so that the gravity worked and you can still navigate through all of the various areas, because if you could fit through it with gravity being one specific way, you could technically fit into that gap with gravity facing any way. Yeah.
That's right.
Okami, oh my gosh! This level's BS, okay? Flare Man.
It sure is.
BS,
it
man.
Sure is.
Honestly, though, if you're designing a lair to prevent people from getting to you, this is how you want to do it. So, did you give the bosses weaknesses, by the way?
I absolutely did. I was nice. I gave them directly the weaknesses.
So let's see if Okami actually tries to use the weapon, and if not, then I think you should at least try it. Like, if you know you're gonna die the first attempt fighting a boss, try the weakness just to see if it deals any damage. And also see how the weapon works. You want to see how the weapon works. Okay, Okami is deciding second life. Let's switch over to the Sonic Boomerang, maybe? If you can menu.
It's okay, the menu is very difficult.
How do you menu?
To make. There you go. Yeah, the menu is actually one of the bosses in this game.
Okay, there we go. It's selected. Your hair changes. Very nice. How is menu... okay, never mind. I know how menu boss can be difficult. I've worked on designing menus too. Oh my gosh, I feel like... Yeah, and as it turns out, making a menu that's functional and isn't a nightmare to navigate is sometimes a little bit hard, but it's doable. And there we go, Okami through boss number 2, moving on to level 3, which is Laserman, the level that Captain Drake is playing through right now. Now, Captain Drake actually made it through a lot of this very quickly. We'll have to see if Okami is able to react while going through the lasers. Here's the deal, like, I would say that Quickman definitely relies a lot on having quick reaction, and that was my complaint about Flare Man not allowing you to react to the BS that came on the next screen and just falling onto spikes. So this, I think, even if the controls are worse, it still gives you a little bit more of that reaction time. How did Drake live? I don't know. Yeah,
thankfully this game has very, very few, like, hurt frames. I don't know how to, like, describe it. Little knockback, not too much knockback. You know, a lot of games have, like, you get hit,
like
you
the
get
stun.
knocked back. Exactly. Not a lot of hit stun. Very, very little hit stun in this one, which is how you were able to, like, survive this.
Yeah.
That is usually one of the hallmarks of a terrible Mega Man fan game is gratuitous hit stun.
Yeah, it's like if you get hit, you're dying and there is no way around it. You're just dead. Yeah, to see a Mega Man fan game that doesn't do that
How is
is
Captain
shocking.
Drake doing this? How can you do this? Wow.
Welcome to Captain Drake. Okami went into either the incorrect stage or not. Yeah, that was just impressive, Captain Drake.
Captain Drake has 2 hit points, no lives left. I don't know if that's gonna work.
No.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
I'm gonna say, hey, here's the deal. Captain Drake at least has seen the whole level and knows what is coming up, so Captain Drake can be like, if I die 2 times, maybe I'll just die really quickly again so that I have, like, having at least 1 extra life when you get to the boss. That's the main thing when it comes to a Mega Man game. Even if it's a fan game, have at least 1 extra life the first time you see a boss. Or
Absolutely.
Yeah, when you're actually trying to beat the boss, have 1 extra life.
Otherwise, you know, well, I appreciate Captain Drake lasted a heroic 0.5 seconds.
Quickman sucks! Quickman!
This is less Quickman and more just Quick Laser Man. Just literally just the Quick Lasers as man.
Yeah, Laserman. Honestly, that's fun. Oh, Okami's having a really hard time getting through this area quickly. Yeah, I think that Okami is suffering through what you were talking about, the floaty controls. And, you know, Captain Drake just made it look trivial.
I am amazed how easy Captain Drake is making, like, this stage look. This was, like... I think I had to, like, pause and try again the next day for this one.
You had to pause and try. We're coming back tomorrow. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know if I know for one of them I just had to, like, call it a day at some point. But yeah, this one was rough.
My gosh, this is special. I'm so glad that, like, the fan game community for Mega Man is so big, though. That we, like, Capcom. I can complain about Capcom in certain ways, but the fact that they have allowed so many fan games to exist, like, thank you, Capcom, for not meddling in this specific fan area. In my opinion, like, maybe there are some places to complain. I don't know the full history and such. But...
Oh, no, it's a giant corporation. You can always complain.
Okay, good.
All right, let's go.
Okami not using the sliding. You have to slide to get through that area fast enough. And I think Okami was experimenting, you know, if I don't slide, will I be able to get through this quick enough? Because sliding's kind of rough. Okay, Captain Drake knows that this is the weakness.
Really spicy.
No!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, careful.
I love it.
Like, Laserman will laser you. Unfortunately.
So I found the website that talks about the Mega Man fanon that brings up this game and the story for the game. Mega Man was disturbed by world conquest again and again. With this thing, Dr. Wily, who seems to be getting stuck with Sniper Joe's shield fee even more. That's a little choppy. Okay. Base, which should be higher performance than Mega Man, cannot easily win Mega Man. Why? So why cannot you follow the eclectic mind? ... Exclamation point! Wait a moment. Mega Man has bass? Rush has treble? Roll? I see, I heard that. Did he? Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! So do not panic! The world belongs to me! Ha 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 ha! Mega Man is defeated and kidnapped by a mysterious robot working for Dr. Wily. With no other options, Dr. Light sends Roll to Rock's last known location to investigate, and she encounters a mysterious female robot who looks almost exactly like her, who goes by the name Piano. Roll defeats Piano in a brief duel, but Piano informs her that her master has 8 new robot masters working for him and that she will never be able to save her brother. So, yeah, that's the story. What is this level that Captain Drake's on, though?
It's Rapid Man's level.
I like it. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so we started out sort of a cowboy-themed, and now we're into these drops that are absolutely BS because, again, no reaction time.
Oh, yeah. So the start of the level is the, like, cowboy level, the cowboy section, and then we're into the Ernest Evans section.
Yeah.
And now we're in crabs.
You might actually be surprised, but in the Wild West there are some decent river rafting locations. I know near my hometown, I grew up in a desert in Utah, and the Green River definitely has some very good rafting areas. Okami is just suffering, though.
Yeah, I've heard enough like river rapid rafting horror stories that I don't think I'll ever.
The ones that we usually did were definitely tame enough for families and for kids to go on. So I would say that, like, if you did any river rafting, there are plenty of novice places. Like, they don't even, like, tell you to wear helmets, you know, wear a life vest, go rafting. You know, if you fall out of the boat, you're gonna be fine because it's really not that bad.
Captain Drake does not trust this. Like, okay, well, okay, yeah. Well, when's the Yoku block appearing? When?
Well, it's like, if
no,
I fall down, how many spikes are there going to be? And the answer this time is none.
Oh,
Yeah.
they may not know it, but the sonic wave, you can aim up and down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit. So, have you figured out? Have you put on your detective hat and become the Robot Master Weakness Detective today? Have you figured out why Robot Master's weakness is the way?
Okay, so Laserman was weak to the Sonic Boomerang, right? Or was it the
Nope.
Heat Man?
Yeah, Weasel Man beats Flare Man
Why?
because the wind puffs out the candle.
Okay, Captain Drake
blow out
already
the
to the
candle with the
boss of Rapid Man. Rapid
Yep,
Man's gonna
yep.
go down really quickly. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Okay.
Real fast.
So
goes down
wind
easy.
beats fire. Fire beats
Yeah.
laser, apparently. Why does fire beat
because
laser?
Listen, lasers require very specific, precise machinery. If you overheat that, then that's not gonna work.
Is that
gonna break
actually the
something.
logic?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just doing my
But
best. here.
lasers beat water? Rapids?
No, lasers beat rapid. What's faster than a hot like a fast shooting cowboy robot?
Oh, lasers
Light.
are fast.
Light is
It's
faster.
true. Light
Yeah.
is faster than robots. I agree.
Now,
So
Robot
if you're
Energy Man.
trying to be fast, but lasers are faster, then you lose. Okay.
Yep.
So after Rapid Man, we've got, what is this level that Captain Drake's on?
Energy Man.
Okay. I mean, I guess movement is kinetic energy, right? Oh my gosh, Okami, so close, but not quite.
Energy I believe is just because there's energy. So there's laser energy and power, man, in this game. Energy I believe is electrical energy, whereas power is physical power, just actual strength.
My gosh. My heart.
Yeah, it's hard.
My heart.
Also, a fun little fact about this Yoku block section. I had them start with Rush Coil. They could just use Coil on the right side there and just skip that whole part very easily.
Oh, using the tools that you're given.
Yeah, whoa!
Okami!
There we go,
Oh my
Okami
gosh,
has-
okay. Come on, keep going, Okami. Oh no, the spikes! Okay, but Okami has done it. Okami knows that it's possible, and when you know that it's possible, it's much easier to do again. The thing is, Okami lost a lot of time on the laser rooms here. This might be enough to let Captain Drake continue gaining a lead, but I think that this level is... I don't know, is there a big wall coming up for Captain Drake?
There's some real rough ones coming up, yes. So I don't think Energy Man is all you're seeing it. You're seeing the rough part of it. It's a lot of constantly respawning enemies that knock you into pits.
Yeah, Captain
And
Drake is
electrical
being
hazards.
very careful to make a jump and wait for the dragonfly. Make a jump, wait for the dragonfly, and that is a very good way to reliably get through that. Okay. Oh, Okami! Oh, that
Good
is so
Lord.
close. I'm very impressed that Captain Drake was able to get it that quickly, because that is a nightmare. Yeah. Okami, though, managed to get through it. Yeah, if this level is what made you take a break for a day, seriously, impressive job by both players to win this well.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, at least Okami made it to the checkpoint.
getting to the
That's
checkpoint is a huge moral bonus. Morale bonus, not moral bonus.
Morale, yeah. Yeah, no, it's okay. I don't look down on people who can't make it to the checkpoint. I, myself, die before the checkpoint repeatedly all the time. So I don't think there's any failing in there that happens.
Not at all.
Yeah,
But-
I wonder if Captain Drake will remember that he has Rush Coil. It's not required, it just helps out a bunch.
I love this.
Okay, Okami being smart. Very smart. You go if you have a ladder, you go back up or down the ladder.
Yes.
To reset the room.
That's
very
what you
clever.
do on many Mega Man fan games. It is a very important strat because, as it turns out, people who make Mega Man fan games who use Quickman lasers love to be evil. So whenever you have a chance to scope out the level, you do it. Oh, that is rough.
Okami was trying to like damage boost the big walkie laser, which fair. I do that too.
It's a good choice.
But not. Yeah, I don't think you can jump from a slide in this game. You have to like you have to like go backwards on your slide to like until the slide runs out.
That's rough. Is Mega Man 3 the same way? Like, I played a lot of Mega Man 3 when I was young.
Oh, I forget. Oh, I actually don't remember the intricacies because I don't usually jump from a slide all that often. That's
guess
not a move.
Captain Drake is through the next boss? What the crap is this? How are you doing this, Drake?
I don't know, but it's great because we get to see a lot of this game. Jeez.
Waltzman.
Anyway, on to Waltzman.
You know, we're just hearing the level that Okami's on. Let me see if I can turn on Captain Drake's audio and hear this a bit. We might...
And that's when we discover that Captain Drake has been swearing the entire time.
Butts! Double butts! Oh my gosh, what are these wheelmen? I like it. Yeah, we didn't get to hear the other previous two levels. I'll switch back if Okami gets to them because we gotta hear them, but this is pretty good music.
Yeah.
I have some complaints about the sound effects. They're a little bit sharp. Sometimes a little too high-pitched, I'd say. Okami dying again. No, game over.
Is like really, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I see what you mean now. They're just out for murder. Yeah, the sharp is a good way to describe it. These sound effects are a little bit rough on the ears.
Yeah.
Music, though, really good music choice.
By music choice, is this a song from something else?
I actually don't know. I was not able to recognize any of the tracks in this game. Oh! Actual Rush Coil. Nope. Too late.
Ooh, interesting ball attack. I think, the thing is, it's very easy to forget in Mega Man games that you have all of these weapons at your disposal. Simply put, I remember when I was young, we very rarely used boss weapons inside levels. And by we, I mean, I always think of, like, playing with, like, relatives, some of my cousins. One of them actually shows up fairly regularly in chat, by the way.
Oh, nice.
And, like, my older sister, and I just... Usually it was P-Buster or P-Shooter until you got to the boss, and then, use whatever weakness the boss had. But, like, when you're in a race setting, you don't conserve your weapons, use them. See if you can get through an enemy quickly. If you can, you're saving time,
Yep. It's like, by this point, they probably have, like, the great thing about Mega Man is that, like, usually, like, setting aside minor weaknesses, two bosses won't have the same weakness. So, if in the resetting you realize, hey, Sandra's been giving these in weakness order now. That means any weapon that's not the last one you got, fair game. You can use it in the stage without worrying that you're depriving yourself of a good weapon for the boss. So, like, they should feel more, like, free to use, like, every weapon, every tool at their disposal, except the last one they got.
Absolutely. Okami getting through this last laser section pretty well, and there we go.
God.
We are right.
Again with 2 hit points.
How many lives, though?
I don't know. I hope it's more than 0. Right, Okami?
I
Less
bet
than
it's more than 0. Like, here's the deal. Okami is dead.
Oh, that was... Yeah. Here's the deal.
Okay.
Yay! Okay, now you switch to...
If you can.
It's so hard. You have to select the section, activate, and then use, I think, left and right to select it. It's real tricky. It's a real tricky
love menu bosses. It's so fun. Like, not something that most people think of. No, Captain Drake almost got the health, but not quite. Oh, they're tiny health. As a treat.
I think Okami's gonna escape stage.
I think Okami is through, so we're going to go ahead and switch back and hear that music because I want to see what the next level sounds like.
Oh, folks are asking, yes, the Ribbon is indeed a 1-up.
Aha.
I think it's kind of like a Mega Man helmet, but pink for some reason.
Now, I would say that Okami is significantly behind, but if Okami can get these next 2 levels quickly, Rapid Man, and then after Rapid Man is... What is it? Energy Man.
And then Waltzman.
And then Waltzman. If Okami can get these quickly, then Okami has a chance of catching back up. Waltzman is being kind of a butt to Captain Drake right now. With all these spikes, kind of understandable.
There's so many spikes.
There's so many.
This music's real good, though.
Yeah, it is. And honestly, like, if you're making a fan game and releasing it for fun, it's cool if you make your own music, and if you don't, that's fine as well. Like, you're not profiting from it. I think that if you're making something to sell, then you're sort of entering bootleg territory doing that. But otherwise, go ahead and just take things that you love. I Want to Be the Guy did it.
Absolutely. And now it's time to fight Waltzman.
Yeah, Waltzman.
What do you think Waltzman weapon is?
Art. Oh, it's music?
Yeah, it's music. So you're right. It is art. The art of music.
I mean, I guess that's art.
Yeah.
It is art, yeah.
But what is an old-timey violin? To an electric guitar, right? That's why
with one guitar, bam. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, geez. Okami, I feel like Okami feels pressed for time, and this, the thing is, when it comes to a Kusog7ande match, falling into a pit is not going to help you, okay? There's no timer on the screen, and just being willing to go a little bit slower in order to make consistent progress is really what's helpful in a situation like this.
Time for Puppetman.
Puppetman! Okay, we got to hear the music for Puppetman then.
Yeah, Puppetman, sorry to say, everybody, but Puppetman is really the clown man we have at home.
Oh, no. I don't like... Justin wants to take me to the clown store today, and I don't want to go.
The what?
The clown store. We have a clown store in town. Utah's a real place. I don't know. Utah's a real place, and we have clown stores.
That's fine. Okay, are you gonna... You should have Justin go, and then call him? So then you can have, like, where are you? I'm at clown. What do you mean you're at clown? I'm at clown.
Where are you getting clowns? At the clown store. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you buying soup at the clown store? There we go.
I want to point out that now that everyone has Rush Jet, which you think would be a good thing, sadly, the only good Rush Jet they ever made was Mega Man 3. After that, they realized, no, we've made it too good. We can never do this ever again. So now every other Rush Jet is always terrible.
Oh, well, that's sad.
Yeah, it's more like a Super Era than a Rush Jet, but, it's still mobility.
Yeah, here's the deal. Like, developers, sometimes weapons that feel things that feel overpowered to you are the right power. to people who are playing a game. And you know what?
Yeah.
If they want to challenge themselves and not use it, then by all means, they can do that. Captain Drake doing a good job of positioning himself on the right side of the moving platform so that when unexpected projectiles come for him, he is able to get knocked back without dying. That's what's really helpful there. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, planning a little bit so that you can make mistakes without dying, I think is a very helpful skill. And there we go. Okami is through.
Human, I think.
Onto the boss of Rapid Man, which is Rapid Man himself.
Yep.
Yeah, Captain Drake is kind of experiencing this platform nightmare here. And I will call it a nightmare. Simply put, the fact that later on they start to spin and it's a little bit hard to actually see where they spin. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's... Okami destroying Rapid Man pretty rapidly.
Yeah. You know, I'm thinking I'm glad I chose to, like, give out the order like this because I, too, would rather just give it to them if they make it to the boss. Like, no, it's fine. It's fine. You deserve to just win. You already went through the stage. The stage was a night. You made it.
Oh my gosh, Drake. That's okay. Puppet Man again. Okami taking on Energy Man. Let's hear the music over there because we didn't get to hear Energy Man before.
Captain Drake might not know you can charge your buster.
Captain Drake does not know. Captain Drake has not done that. And because of that, that's making this section a little bit more difficult. You can kill the enemy if you charge.
Yeah. But I can't believe he made it this whole way free of charge.
Free of charge, my gosh. Okay, I'm enjoying the music for where Okami is right now. This is good. This is a jam.
Yeah.
Now, I'll go to the clown store. I actually kind of want to go to the clown store. Okay, here's the deal. It's a party supply store, but their mascot is a clown.
Okay.
And, like, who in their right mind has a clown mascot in the year 2023? Apparently, a store called Zurchers, of all things. Yeah, not only are you a clown store, but you have the suckiest name in existence. Like, how?
What's a Zurch?
I don't know, but apparently that's the name of the clown store. Someone is saying it's not a clown store. It is a clown store. They have a clown mascot. It's a clown store.
Everything you're searching for, perfect.
That is
thank you.
Gross. Okay, Okami pulling out the rush coil, which...
No, you had the right idea. Yeah.
Oh.
So that is the technique. This is the technique you need to learn if you're playing Mega Man fan games. You jump, turn around, and summon rush.
Ah, there we go.
Like where you were. Absolute perfect.
Okami got through perfection. That quite a bit faster than Captain Drake did. I still think that Okami is going to be struggling a little bit to catch up here.
Yeah, but wait, McDonald's no longer... Is Ronald McDonald, like, banished to the Shadow Realm?
Ronald...
Really? Have they not been using him? That makes sense. But...
They used Grimace. They gotta use Ronald still. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
No! This level's BS! Okami, they robbed you.
There's no Ronald shake. No, but Grimace is like a walking, talking marshmallow peep. Like, that's fair to turn him into a milkshake. I don't think I want the clown shake.
You know what? Out of all clown mascots out there, Ronald is one of the least creepy. I gotta be honest, okay? Like, I will take Ronald over almost every other clown.
The king. The king is terrifying.
He's not a clown, though.
Oh, I thought you were saying mascots. Like, okay, you're saying clown mascots. No.
Clown mascot specifically, yeah.
Specifically clown mascot. What's another clown?
Just clowns. Zurcher's clown, I guess. But yeah.
Even Krusty's kind of like disquieting.
I like... Krusty's supposed to be disturbing, though. Like, that's... that's kind of his point. Like, all of his merchandise is supposed to, like, kill children.
Oh, God.
And
Right, Jack from Jack in the Box. Terrifying approximation of
a terrifying approximation of a clown. I love that description. Okay, Okami, you need to go slow here.
Yeah.
Because dragonflies will ruin you and dunk you into the abyss. And there we go.
Yeah.
Dunkage.
This game commits a Mega Man sin by making enemies respawn endlessly. You don't do that in Mega Man. You make them respawn the second they're out of frame and you bring them back in. That's the rule. You don't just make them respawn.
Wait. I don't know. Do you remember Hardman on Mega Man 3? And the,
of course I do.
And the, like, bugs at the beginning, don't they just spawn endlessly?
So, I think the hornets and, like, the birds that drop stuff, those are, like, meant to respawn, but you'll notice they have a very specific pattern. They
Yes.
have a little section at the top of the screen, and they come in from the left or the right, they do their business, and then they leave. They're like flyby. They do flyby little bombing stuff.
Well, these come in and leave.
Ones, yeah, but they fly down to where you are and like get you. I think that's
the hornets drop eggs, and they have
No.
baby hornets.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm thinking the flying enemies that respawn are flying in from the left and right. These dragonflies drop in from the top, where you are, and immediately they get on your level. All the other ones are always out of reach at the very top of the screen, and then they drop stuff on you. You have plenty of time to see them fly in, line up with you, and then you have an extra little bit amount of time to dodge their projectile. The dragonflies, they just start existing next to you.
Yeah, I'd say that, like, even the dragonflies in base Mega Man, I don't remember which Mega Man game they show up in, but there are some dragonfly enemies that will fly in, but they stop above you, they do a zig to the left or the right, and then come down to your level, and then fly straight at you. So there is a little reaction time to adjust to the stupid dragonflies. So fine, you're right.
Yeah, also, Captain Drake just beat up the terrifying puppet.
Yeah, Puppet Bomb! I don't think Okami can beat Drake at this point. Drake is going to be the Kusog7ande champion. This is,
I can't believe, once again, it's a weird game I gave out that determined.
Once again. Okami, wait for the frog. Frog will leave. Let's go ahead and listen to Captain Drake's screen. I want to hear what it sounds like. Emotional anime music, my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, this track is great. Yeah, I remember now.
It's pretty good.
All right, can Okami defeat the concept of energy?
I don't know if I can. Gotta be honest.
Oh god, yeah. I've been learning a lot of stuff about like ADHD and stuff, and like, did you know people just get to have habits? Neurotypical people just get to have habits. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Habits?
Yeah. Like doing things without thinking about every step of them. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Like what?
Like you know, going to the bathroom, brushing your teeth without thinking through every step. They're just like, nope, just walking to the bathroom, and then everything gets done, and then when I come back to, I'm outside. Like that's wild.
I think I have habits.
It's that's like the definition of habit is like it's automatic. You don't even think about them. I don't have those. I have to consciously think every single step of everything I do.
Really?
Like, yeah, if I will forget to take my my vitamins, even though I've been taking them every day for years, just because I have to consciously think of them. I have to put them somewhere I will see them. Otherwise, I forget about them.
Gotcha. Actually,
it took me an entire life to make me just brush my teeth.
That sort of makes sense for me. I think that, like, for me, it takes a while to get into habits, but once I have a habit, it's pretty much locked in. Like,
that's great.
It took me a while to be able to get used to taking my pills, but, like, I have sort of...
Oh, jeez, I forgot my pills.
Oh no. Well, I mean, I'm glad that I brought it up. Yeah. No, for me, like, I used to have a bit of a hard time remembering that, but like, I'm at the point where not only do I pretty much always remember my pills at the same time every single day, then again, Sandra, I had a point in my life where, like, everything was scheduled. Everything in my life was scheduled. Every minute of every day for 2 years was scheduled.
That's wild.
And, yeah, welcome to being a Mormon missionary. And it's sort of...
Oh, God.
Yeah, there were some plenty of negative things that came out of it, but I feel like... there were some positive things. I am able, like, if I get into the habit of doing something every single day, it is very easy for me to do that.
That's great, because like I've been like doing like morning stretches to help like with general stuff. I started doing them like maybe 3 years ago. I still forget them if I don't, because I have a dedicated friend who reminds me to do them every morning. Otherwise, I will forget them, even now.
That's great. I'm glad that, like, having somebody there who can help you remember is good.
Gotta help each other.
Yeah, I think that, like... Well, one thing about ADHD as well is that, like, everybody sort of has different elements of it. It's not just one thing. Same thing with autism spectrum, that everybody has some, different elements with it. And so one thing that could be something that's a struggle for me might not be a struggle for you, and vice versa, and that's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So for me, the habit stuff isn't quite as bad. I do have habits. I'm able to do them just fine. But also, like, occasionally I'll just absolutely... like, one day randomly, it's like, oh no, I forgot how to behave like a normal human being again. And, like, everything that I've done for, like, 3 years, every single day, for some reason I'm not doing it today, and I don't, like, and I'm like, what did I forget? And apparently it was everything. I forgot everything. Yeah.
Sometimes you just forget stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Okami was... Oh, heartbreaker. Okami was trying to drag an enemy to get some iframes to deal with the spike dropper, but unfortunately, regular spikes got to them in the end. Alright, it's time for Power Man, who is weak to the worst weapon in the entire game.
This bomb bear thingy?
Yeah.
What the crap is this? This is not okay.
No, it's not. It takes forever for it to... Yeah, it's... The good thing is, the good news, it takes 2 hits to kill the boss.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, because it's so hard to actually land them.
That's so good.
It is, like... It's worse than Bomb Man's weapon. And that's saying something.
No, Okami! There was a ladder right there. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. Oh my gosh, no! No! No, come on! Bears! Bears, you can do it! There we go!
Oh my god, we're gonna get to see the Wily. Incredible. I can't believe it.
How is Captain Drake this good? Like,
I don't know.
This is mind-bending. Like, yeah, Okami, I honestly, thought that the matches could go either way. And based off of Dinosaur, Okami was in the lead for a long time. And heck, there was some back and forth with this. And then Captain Drake just ran away when it came to Laser Man. Like,
yeah,
I feel like Laser Man isn't necessarily the determining level, but it gave Okami such a hard time that Captain Drake just... I don't know. I don't even know.
Also, that said, I believe the second stage of Wily is one of the worst things I've ever played in my life, playing Mega Man games. So I guess we won't see it, but we get to listen to the best song in Mega Man.
It's good. It's probably the best, but I don't know. There's so many good Mega Man songs. I don't think
absolutely.
I don't think I'd put this in my Kusog7ande playlist because it's overplayed.
Oh, no, that's fair. Absolutely fair. Yeah, it's like, there's different songs when you say, what's the best X song, and what is the best song for this situation? Totally different. It's like, your favorite game and your Desert Island games, completely different results. Completely different things.
Yeah, like, this is just objectively a really good Mega Man song, it's like, it's not in my playlist. What the crap is up with this jump, Okami? I don't know.
It's a rough one. Oh, Big Boy's back! Hey, Big Boy! How you doing, buddy?
He's my friend.
Your friend and mine. Well, your friend, Big Boy.
My friend, the Big Boy. Well, everybody, at the end of this, we will have a new Kusog7ande champion, although both of them have agreed to play another match tomorrow.
Nice!
So, technically, I will not crown a victor until tomorrow, because if one of them chickens out, if Captain Drake's just like, I'm not going to play, then Okami is the champion. But other than that...
I love it.
Well, yeah, gotta have standards.
You gonna hit it? Oh, man, that's close.
Not too bad. I was
really
not
good.
Right on time, but I was relatively close to right on time, and I'll take it.
I feel that whenever you hit it right after the full hour is perfect, because it's very satisfying to see the 1, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Oh, yeah.
And then we get an extra 0 after that. That's great.
Heck yeah. I'm just trying to... Oh, my gosh. What am I even doing? Well, everybody, we have a new Kusog7ande champion. Let me go ahead. I'm trying to update this graphic as soon as I can, because I accidentally messed everything up. And that's okay. Do this. Boop, boop, boop. Because you know what? We had one person take 2 wins today, and that is Captain Drake. Bam! Second star there. That is enough to win Kusog7ande this year. Let's go ahead and bring Okami in. Hello there, Okami. Welcome.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. So this was a game. This was certainly a game. And I'm going to go ahead and say that you put in a really good effort. But Captain Drake made it to the Wily stages. And
yeah, that's what I figured. So I was mentioning in the chat, in the match room, I had a very specific problem happen to me that was persistent throughout the entire match. So I set up Joy to Key. I got into the menu, and I was like, okay, D-pad works fine. I can move around in the menu. It should be set up fine. Then the match starts, and then I get into the game, and D-pad doesn't let me move. It gets switched over to the analog stick.
Oh no!
So, I'm like, okay, the timer's already started. I don't want to have to tell people that I have a false start because of having to fix whatever happened with my controls all of a sudden. And I'm like, okay, this is still workable. And then I get to the quick lasers, and doing that on an analog stick is no.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The fact that you were able to get through it on an analog stick, I'm going to go ahead and say props to you. But holy crap.
That's a win for me, but that's at least a win for me, but I was getting pretty tilted after that because I'm like, I could probably get through this a whole lot easier if I could just use the D-pad. I even unplugged my controller partway through the match. Like, I can just go back to keyboard controls for this. So I'm like, okay, I'll unplug my controller and just switch over to keyboard and see if that works. See if it's no longer picking up my controller. Keyboard doesn't work then. So my options were either first keep going with the analog stick or to restart and switch to using keyboard controls.
That's
Yeah,
that would have been an option. That the game did give you passwords.
So here's the deal. You had analog stick. Captain Drake never figured out the charge shot.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Through the entire
Yeah,
thing?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You're the only person who figured out that you could charge your Buster.
Like, yeah, I think that we didn't realize that you were, like, Xandra was telling me, this game is difficult, you're not playing it, and I'm like, yeah, I think Captain Drake's just making it look easy, and I think I'm now realizing that both of you just had different control issues in different areas, and it was just, this was an experience, okay? Mega Man fan games, am I right?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is, like, I played a few different Mega Man hacks, and this is probably not the worst one I played. In this context, it is the worst one that I played because of my analog stick controls.
Oh, yeah.
But if I had, like, a proper D-pad to use for it, then it would probably be a lot more manageable for me.
Yeah.
A lot more reasonable. There were some gotchas, though, where, like, you'd go to make a jump, and then suddenly an enemy comes in out of nowhere to spike you into the pit. They did that a lot.
Yeah, this game's real rude with that. Like, yeah. I'm so impressed you made it through Laser Man on an analog stick. Oh my god.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and say, kudos to that. Kudos for dealing with that nightmare. Like, you really got good at it eventually, though. That was really impressive that you managed to get it that solidly. But I suppose that's one of the things that happens with Kusog7ande sometimes. You just never know what's going to come back and bite you in the butt.
Sometimes you set things up and test things and they work fine, and then the clock starts and all of a sudden everything goes wrong.
Yeah, and then you have to decide, you know, is it worth taking a minute in order to try to adjust everything, or is that going to cost me too much? And when you're going up against Captain Drake, who is just an all-star anyway, I would probably have just tried to roll like you.
Yeah, if I knew that it was going to take me like a minute tops to fix things, then I probably would have taken the reset because it definitely would have been better in the long run. But I didn't know if I was going to be able to get that fixed quick enough with the timer already running.
Yeah, but you know what? I still think that you made a lot of progress in that game. Xandra was actually saying that on the Laserman stage, she quit for the day playing the game.
Yeah, I don't think I made it through in a sitting.
The first,
correctly.
Oddly enough, the first laser section is the hardest one of them all. It's the most precise. All the other ones, like they're not cakewalk, but they're a lot easier than that and a lot less precise than that first one.
Yeah,
I did like the laser chasing you to the boss door.
Yes, that
one's cute.
It's extra spicy. Yep.
Yeah. And because of that, you can at least go ahead and say, bragging rights that you managed to get through that level faster than Xandra using analog stick.
Yeah!
Hooray, I'm a better Mega Man player than Xandra in this game alone.
In this game specifically. With that said, Captain Drake has taken 2 wins and is qualified to be the grand champion. Of course, you both agreed to one last game tomorrow.
Yeah.
And my ruling is that if Captain Drake chickens out, that you win. I don't think Captain Drake is going to chicken out. I'm ready for both of you to play tomorrow. But, you have a chance to get 1 win under your belt. And I think you can probably do that tomorrow. At least the stress of the title is out of the way. And now you can just go for swag points,
As long as I don't have to play another Mega Man hack with analog sticks. Unless it's like Mega Man 8-bit Deathmatch or something like that.
I love it. Well, huge congratulations to Captain Drake, and I'm excited to see both of you tomorrow for the final game of Kusog7 before we start the GM bracket. And with that said, Okami, I already sent you the Steam games because you're like, Steam sale's happening, give me the games. So I sent you the bucks.
I'm a greedy jerk like that, bro.
After the results tomorrow, I'll go ahead and send you the prize for getting here. Again, grand prize was $500 and consolation prize $250 for second place. It's nice that I thank you to the people who have made that possible for us to give out cash prizes. It honestly is something that doesn't happen very much in speedrunning, and I want to be able to do that more and to give bigger prizes. Maybe next year we'll be able to give out something bigger as well. I'd really love to do that. Yeah, with that said, Okami, any other words before we take off for the day?
Heck, analog. Worst thing invented in video games.
Heck, analog. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well...
Mistake.
I mean, I'd say in 2D video games, yeah, but in 3D, well, then again, like, if you're doing a twin stick shooter, then analogs, whatever. Okami, just because you have an opinion doesn't mean it's right.
I know, I know. Believe me, people in my community are always yelling at me like, why do you think this is good? What? No, get out of here.
Well, with that said, everybody, we are gonna raid RPG Limit Break. I do want you to know, come back tomorrow, same time, I believe 2:30 my time, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Is that right? Can somebody correct?
It's same start time as today.
Okay, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, and I'm hopefully going to be doing more Final Fantasy 4, 5, 4 Job Fiesta, or just raiding RPG Limit Break. I'm playing it on Z-SNES. It's really, really painful.
Z-SNES.
Yeah, and it'll be my third time fighting Garula with white mages because of reasons.
Oh, good luck.
Well, I've beaten it twice. Just gotta do it a third time.
Nice.
Because I deleted my save. Okay,
No!
RPG Limit Break. Let's go tell them. Do we have a good... Is there a good raid message? Did we have any... Oh, Tunnel. Tunnel. That's a good one. Tunnel! Go tell RPG Limit Break about the tunnel and consider donating to support over there. I haven't been as involved this year, but, you know, they've been going strong and been having a lot of fun. Let's go and yell at them. Okami, thank you again, and Captain Drake, congratulations on being qualified to be the winner for Kusog7ande. After tomorrow, we will have it set in stone. Xandra, thank you so much for giving out yet another Mega Man game that somehow had other nightmares that we haven't experienced before. You never know when it comes to Mega Man.
I'm so glad I could be here. Thank you.
All right. Oh, yes. And everybody sign up for next year because signups are open. ! Signups in chat. Thank you and take care. Bye, Okami.
Bye.
Bye, Xandra.
Bye-bye.
Bye.